Today we're going to quickly look at constructive and destructive waves. You need to know the differences between the two, and this is from the coast unit, which is from paper 1. Have a look at some of these key words very quickly. They are found on both types of waves. So for example, the crest is this top part of the wave. Now at a destructive and constructive wave, they will have kind of almost different heights of crests. Even if you see the kind of like difference between the lengths between the two waves over here, it's very different between a constructive and destructive wave. I'll go over it. And you can look at the wave height. There's a difference as well between constructive and destructive. I'm going to go over that now as well. So between the two waves, constructive and destructive waves, they both have this same process, which is swash, which is water traveling up the beach, pushing that sand up. And then we've got backwash, which is taking the water back and also pushing that sand back down. But between the two waves, constructive and destructive, they are both very different, the swash and backwash, in terms of power. Let's look at constructive waves. Constructive waves, look at the word constructive. Constructive in that word means that they're going to build the beach. Now, when we say build the beach, if we look at all these words, is it going to have a powerful swash or a weak swash? Remember, swash means when water moves up the beach, building and pushing up lots of sand. So you could already know that it's going to have a powerful swash. Now, in terms of the actual waves, constructive waves are going to have kind of like low waves because they're not destroying the beach. They're here to build the beach. So the low waves will push up enough sand. Okay. Now, in terms of wave crests, as you can see in the diagram, they're going to be quite further apart because the energy of these waves are quite medium to low. So the wave crests are going to be quite further apart. Okay. Now, think about it. Constructive. It's here to kind of like build the beach. It's not here to destroy the beach. So is it going to plunge or is it going to spill? So you need to know these differences off by heart. I would just say it will gently spill onto the beach. You can use these words in your exam if you were to describe the differences. I'd also talk about, we already spoke about this, but powerful or weak swash. It'd be a powerful swash. Okay, that therefore a weaker backwash. It's not really taking away sand. Remember, it's not there to destroy the beach. And therefore, what is happening a lot more, is it going to be eroding the beach, like taking away the sand, or depositing it? So you will say deposition is much more greater. Now let's have a look at destructive. It's exactly the opposite. Just look at the difference between the waves. You already can tell in terms of power and energy. Look at the crests further. That's one crest, that's another crest. But look at these two crests. They're so close together. But anyways, let's go through the categories. In terms of waves, in terms of are the waves going to be high, really powerful? If it's going to be destructive, then of course the waves are going to be high. Now think about it. We already spoke about this, but the wave crests, we said they're going to be much more closer together because it's so powerful. One wave comes after the other. It's going to be very quick. So the wave crests are going to be much closer together. You could mention that. You don't have to know all of them. You just need to know 2 or 3, by the way. Is it going to plunge onto the beach? Yes, because it's going to destroy the beach. So a powerful wave that plunges on will take more sand away. It's not going to add more sand. So it plunges onto the beach because the power, when it goes back, takes away a lot of the sand. Therefore, what did we say? Powerful swash? Nope. It's going to have a weak swash. It's not going to add loads, but it is going to have a very strong backwash, guys, okay? Remember, deposition or erosion, it's not going to deposit lots. It's going to take away lots. It's going to wear the beach away, so it's going to be erosion is much more greater. Please remember these ideas. This could be a 4 marker or a 2 marker. Have a practice question. Which says like, describe the characteristics of different types of waves.